All right, so let us look into how to uh, implement product view, you know, uh, product view for Google Analytics through Google Tag Manager. All right, so imagine we have a data layer provided. The first things first we need to understand is that Google already has provided a data layer format which we can follow. You can find it on developers.google.com/, yeah, this one. So yeah, Google has already provided these data layer formats. So we need to include these formats in our website code. Now there are times when we already have included one data layer format in our own website, and it does not comply with this exact what do you say mm, standard, right? Uh, so in that case, what do we do? Of course, if we have this, it is very easy. We just go to Google Tag Manager, we open our settings variable, and then we go under more settings, go to e-commerce, enable enhanced e-commerce features, and use data layer, right? Now, if we do not have this, that is when the game starts. Yeah. Also, at the same time, you need to enable enhanced e-commerce on your Google Analytics. So we just go to admin, we go to e-commerce settings. Now we need to turn on this enable e-commerce, and also we need to turn on enable enhanced e-commerce, and then we need to include the final steps as we have designed in the website. So say first you have product view, then add to cart, checkout, stuff like that. Okay, let us cancel this as I don't want to set it up right now. So this has to be done on Google Analytics end. Now on Tag Manager's end, what we need to do is first of all, we need to suppose, all right, so let me show it to you. Suppose this is the data layer format, which has already been implemented on my website. Now, how do I implement this to match with this, right? That is where the game is. So what we do is we first of all start creating variables for this. So we need to create, say, different variables for, uh, let's call it data layer dot product dot name, and this thing will be a data layer variable, and the name would be product dot name. Am I right? Yeah. Sorry, it will be dl dot product dot name. So yeah, I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. Let us make a new tag. Uh, what we'll do is we'll add a product new tag. Right. Tag type will be event. Category will be e e-commerce. Action will be product viewed. Label will be yeah, we can choose a label as product dot name. Value of course has to be an integer. uh, GA settings, and now we need to enable overriding settings in this tag, and under more settings we go to e-commerce, and to don't use data layer and instead use from this particular, and then we need to add the tag for whatever tag you have created. So for product pages, you need to have a product page tag once again. And that is how you do product view tracking in Google Analytics. Thank you. So yeah, I'm sorry, it'll be product.name. And so this is one set. Let us save this. What we'll do is we'll start making copies of these variables so as to reduce our effort in this case. All right. So remove this product.id. What else do we have here? Name, ID, SKU, brand, and price. Save this. Make another copy. So you see here, right? We need to create variables like this for all the separate fields that we have set in our data layer. So product dot brand, and then there'll also be one product dot price, and I think that will be done. All right. So once this is done, we need to create one more data layer variable, which includes. So this will be a sorry. Uh, we need to create a new custom JS variable, which includes all this. So here we go. Say let's call it ecom dot product viewed. Right. Now this one will be a JavaScript variable, and I have already created it here. There we go. Right, so we can see that the data for name will be extracted from dl.product.name. And similarly, data for ID will be extracted from dl.product.id. And like this. Now category I've kept it as unknown because we don't have something for category in our uh, original data layer. All right, save this. And next is we need to create a trigger for this so that this thing fires only on product pages. So before I do that, let me just create a tag, or rather, uh, yeah. So now what we can do here is we can go to our GS settings and more settings. We can go to e-commerce. We can enable enhanced e-commerce. And since we're not going to use the data layer which has been provided by Google, we are using our custom data layer. So it's not of the format. So Google Tag Manager won't be expecting the format if we take this, right? So we go here, stuff click URL, we use this one, all right? The data, the custom JavaScript which we have created. Now, this is easy if you just have, if you just want data for product viewed. But there are times when you need it for various different actions, like for add to cart and for checkout, right? So let us not do this here. Close it, discard changes. And that is when you need to create a tag. Now this tag needs to fire on just the product tags, product pages. So we'll create a trigger for product pages only. So for that, we will just have a product page trigger configuration will be page view, some page views. Now this is when we can use certain things like you have page view URL contains slash sorry slash product or products, whatever, right? So we can create a tag like this such that it fires only on the product pages. All right. I'm not saving this since we don't need it here. And when it comes to tags, we need to make a new tag. Uh, let's make it product view tag. Anyway, tag type will be event. Now here the category will be e-commerce product viewed. Label and value are optional. So label, let us just keep it. Let us just extract it from our product.name, right? Right. Now value needs to be an integer. So if your prices are in integers, then you can add DL.product price. If not, you can always keep it empty if your prices are in float format. We need to keep the non-interaction head as true and select the variable. Set done. Now we need to add the tag trigger which we used. So right now it's just this trigger I'm adding for uh, ease of understanding purposes.